live and direct from
Deadass in Park.
You already know. That's it. Now, I mean, Deadass in Park. That's a fact. 106, you heard. Kel's in the building. Kel's in the building. Nisa in the building. Jay in the building. What's good, y'all?
What's good? What's good?
Yo, for some reason, I was holding my breath the whole time you said the intro. I didn't even want to speak. I was trying to let it ride through.
All right.
I was nervous and shit from the phone.
You said you like that?
I like that shit.
All right.
I mean, everybody just
lose your breath.
Just wait.
Can you keep up?
How long we been? I like
whatever.
It. I like it.
All right, thanks.
I like what you're doing there. But we've been quarantined for how long? 2 weeks? What's going on? Like,
it feels like a year, bro.
Second week, I think. It feels like the 14th month.
Bro, this shit is amazing.
14th month.
It does, yo. It's making quarantine is making us so crazy. Everyone around, everywhere. Drake finally showed his baby online. That nigga 3 years old, and we just seen him.
That's the thing that's crazy. My son, he literally popped his son up. He's like, oh, bro, like there was a big delay in between, but
there was no reason for it either. It just was out of nowhere. But supposedly quarantine is making everyone feel more family-like. So shouts out to him and his family, and hopefully, health.
So shouts out to him.
Shouts out to him.
God damn. He got a full light skin. I mean,
the baby looked like his mom, so sometimes it skips a generation.
I was gonna say Scarecrow.
That's fucked up. You're going to hell. You're going to hell for sure.
Nigga, I thought you said carrot.
I was thinking that earlier, but he ain't had no freckles. Yeah, I said it.
He had no freckles.
I don't take part in making fun of people's kids. So we can get into the real
I just thought
discussion.
Yeah, listen, I just thought that's what he said.
Nigga, you went Carrot Top.
It was nowhere near.
Carrot Top is not
a compliment.
Maybe,
maybe like I'm rolling with him for not pulling out. I mean, this is my kid call for a while because no funny, like they don't really look alike, Slum. Like
they do though. If you look at old pictures of him,
this
they do look alike. They did look alike.
You don't remember from Rap Radar? They asked him about it on Rap Radar. So
yeah, he got the test.
He's like, yo, I didn't even know that was my, like, I had to, bro. And it was a delay in between. I didn't want to come out and say, he was and he wasn't, so I had to wait.
I think all celebrities who are, like, dating their, specific other. Significant other, like, if they're not dating that person and it's not their significant other, you should always get tests. Even if you're a regular person. It just is what it is because you never know.
She's an escort. Or wasn't she? Or
she was a porn
an
star
adult film star.
Now she owns a gallery and she's an artiste or some
now
shit.
she
I'm
really
like,
don't have to do shit. So
right.
congrats to her.
I'm like, damn, what I gotta do to live that life?
Yeah. Keep a baby secret.
Yeah, something like that.
Keep a baby by me, baby. But I don't care if that's the truth or not. I'm still rolling with Pusha made him reveal his child. All right.
Thanks to Pusha.
You think during every
picture,
he's thinking about Pusha T, like what he's gonna say or think about? Like, God damn it!
I seen a tweet that said Drake baby's so light because he kept him in the dark so long. I was like,
told you, man, these fucking jokes are gonna fly, nigga. Niggas
I know Twitter world didn't need to see this. Honestly, Twitter's been going
Twitter
crazy all
world's
day.
been begging for it, and y'all finally get it. So the jokes are gonna fly.
It don't make no sense.
That nigga dad is like a scarecrow, though.
You know what?
Actually, no, he look
like
fucking
clean
version of Trippie Redd. Change the subject. He's going in on the baby.
Yo, Shells is
yo,
see, that's
Trippie. Yo, that nigga don't look like Trippie Redd.
No.
Yo, I was about to say it's crazy.
He don't look like Trippie Redd, my nigga.
He dropped about family and all that in the captions, and people just talking about his kid. Like, they talking about none of the words he said. They just like, God.
This is your fault. This is your fault, man. Y'all made this kid big.
It's y'all fault. What you mean? You too.
Neither.
That's not my fault. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like, quarantine life brought the daddy out of him. That's all I said. I ain't say nothing about how the baby looked. That was you.
No, Kelly started talking about how the baby looked first. Then we went off.
All right, you're innocent, Shells. You're innocent.
And that's a look.
Anyway, the important part of this.
They go scuff crows.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to a happy family. quote unquote, allegedly.
Anyway, let's talk about the real drop of the week, or we should say drops of the time. We want to get into Party Next Door and the Weeknd.
we got the Weeknd coming at you with what's the fucking album name? I fucking forgot.
Why did I get you mad?
The Weeknd.
He was in
After
IG
Hours.
Live mode.
After Hours. Yeah. And then,
so let's dissect.
To be honest, I'll just say this.
What do y'all think of the Weeknd After Hours?
I like it.
Why?
It a lot.
What's your thoughts about it? What are your deep thoughts about it? How does it make you feel? What's your favorite song?
Nah, the whole project's pretty good. I don't like the deluxe. I think they could have done without that, to be honest with you. I think.
Wait, did you hit a new track?
That, like remixes.
Like the 3 joints?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the lullaby one. That's right. I could fuck with that one. Everything else was just kind of like
added it for the deluxe. That was the best song.
Yeah. So with that, I mean, I actually like the whole project itself. I mean, I haven't been a big Weeknd fan after like House of Balloons. Like after House of so after House of Balloons, I was just like, I would go back to him a little bit, but I wasn't like a heavy listener. But this is like one of the times I actually sat down. Like I like this shit so much. Like I bought the V-Lone shirt that he did for his merch. Had to. Yeah, it was. I was really
Jay
impressed.
been on his Model-esque shit on Instagram. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but I see that will be added to the pick collection soon. Serious faces all day.
You gotta tag them in the comments and all that on the pic.
Tag them. Shout out to the Weeknd. Biggest fan alert.
Jay is EXO.
Jay is EXO.
Hey, listen.
On the low.
Right.
He's part of the street team.
Plug us in.
EXO.
Y'all gonna see Jay Cobain, his IG handle turned to JXO or some shit. Cobain XO. I'm gonna be like, yo, my son is out here.
Yeah, boy, making that money, breaking hearts, and getting my heart broke.
See, that's
one after the other.
That's what After Hours.
Vicious cycle.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's why, honestly, this was a well thought out project, I should say. It was phenomenal. I like it a lot, and it deserves the placement it's at. It really does.
I think that.
Go ahead.
I'm like, is it my turn? Is it my turn, teacher? Perfect.
Yeah, I'm
raising my hand and shit. Y'all can't see me. I think that all of would it be like album artistry? I don't know, whatever, like the album graphics that were put out before, like the little teasers, even when he first dropped, what was it? Heartbreak? Is it Heartbreak?
Heartless.
Heartless. You know I'm not good at song titles, but Heartless. Like when they dropped all of that artistry, I think that once the project came to a full release, it all fit really well. It really, I don't know why, but I'm really getting like Stranger Things, 70s heartbreak type of like vibes from the whole piece, for sure. I definitely like all of the beats. Like he had a great production on it. Like I really like all of his instrumentals. My favorite song is Snow Child.
Snow Child is dope. The transition from Snow Child to Escape from LA is crazy.
Bruh. It's good. The project is honestly great. I definitely like the graphics of it. I would say the winner for me would definitely be like the instrumentals, the beats to it. That's what really like put me in the mood. That's what I took away from it.
I thought all of the promotion, all of that shit was OD.
I didn't know where he was going with it at first. I'm like, yo,
I still don't know where he's going with it, to be honest.
I mean, that's the art
I don't
of
get
it, though.
I don't understand what's the message behind it.
But you know, The Weeknd is like a little, like, he always has that, like, druggy, party too much vibe. And I feel like that's what's it giving.
Amphetamines.
Yeah. So I think that's what it's like.
Favorite word when it comes to The Weeknd.
Pun intended. I'm going off what he said. He said that shit on the song himself. So
that's what I'm saying.
I believe him. He living out his rhymes.
I think
niggas on amphetamines, bro.
Like the combination of like all of it, the art direction and everything going into. I was like, yo, what the hell's going on in it? The videos. I was like, yo, my son going crazy.
Yeah, it just seemed like
exactly
they threw him the check for fucking advertisement, man. This nigga had billboards, Times Square lit up and shit.
He had that Mercedes joint too. Remember that?
Yeah, man. Like this is like the most active his IG has ever fucking been ever.
Honestly, I was gonna say he's posting so much more. I've seen so much media, but
yeah, you know, it's never been his thing.
It's also never been this big in his career.
I mean, IG's been around for that long. He's just never been this active on IG. So something with his team has changed. Well, I wonder why.
So what do you think about the whole album then, Shells? Just to sum it up for you.
The whole album, it was very, very, very well polished. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, it sounded great.
Do you think there should...
What's up?
No, go ahead.
I'll say it sounded good. A lot of songs are nice. I like In Your Eyes a lot. That's probably my favorite so far.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit is fire. But it's not. It doesn't. Yeah, that shit is fire. It doesn't.
What do you think it's lacking? I mean, if you had to, because you're good at this critiquing on music.
You don't think it's authentic?
Authenticity. That's different to say about it.
I feel like he may have went too far pop and can't really return.
I could see that. Yeah, it definitely was very pop, for sure. It stepped away from like the what kind of, I would say, sensual R&B. That's what I would define like The Weeknd. It was like in between that and pop.
And it's so funny. It still follows. I mean,
it didn't get pop for a while. He put out 3 whole projects that were just straight grime, R&B, dark shit.
Heartless was kind of pop.
I know, and that's
what I'm talking about. This project specifically. You said it's lacking authenticity. And
right, he wasn't always pop.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was agreeing with you.
This is too pop.
That's why I said it's definitely more pop than normal.
I don't know. I really like it, especially Too Late. Kind of had like that EDM flow to it in a sense. It was like really different.
It just gives me like 70s, 80s vibes. Like, what's that? That workout? You know the girls that wear those tights. It's 70s, right? The workout. That's what reminds me of like workout videos.
That's a fact. Like the more popular records.
Yeah, literally.
The one thing I appreciate about Weeknd is like every time he drops, it's always like a different feel, a different vibe. Whether it's musically, the artistic direction that we were talking about earlier, or just the way he like attacks everything. Because like I was saying, he's never really been on social like this. Like especially on Twitter, like the whole Pokemon shit that dropped today or yesterday. What was it? Like he's never been like talking to the fans like that. So it's dope to see him do that in his rollout, but. Like after hours, there's so much like atmosphere and density around this shit, like the soundscape itself. Faith is probably my favorite joint on there. Like that joint is so hard, just like losing my faith, things of that nature.
Yeah, it's different.
Him just diving down that heartbroken hole even more, post My Dog Melancholy, which is arguably, I'm not gonna hold you. My Dog Melancholy is probably like that's what it's called,
top tier.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My Dear Melancholy.
That's crazy because I did not like that. I mean, it's not. I didn't like it. I just didn't.
My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy.
It wasn't the greatest for me.
I know a lot of people that have that same critique. They said they're like, "Yo, I didn't really fuck with that." I'm like, "But
people slept on it, but I don't think people really. That was kind of more of his core, like feeding his core audience with that shit.
Like you talk about all the
and that may have been why, because a lot of people are still only familiar with pop fucking Weeknd.
Right.
I mean, I've been with Weeknd since forever, and I still didn't really like My Dark Melancholy. Like, it's not I didn't like it. It wasn't horrible. I just didn't really pay too much mind to it, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't say I don't dislike it and I don't hate it, but it wouldn't be top tier for me.
Well,
it got some. It definitely has a top tier Weeknd song on there. A couple.
Yeah, I was about to say probably.
Yeah, a couple, bro.
name, and I wasn't there.
Okay,
like,
Call Out My
top
Name
Weeknd
is
songs of
good.
all time. Like for real, for real.
Call out. All right, man.
But I say that. I say that to say, listen to the Weeknd. I want to hear, the things that he does with his voice. You know what I mean? That boy can sing. The different pockets he finds when he's actually constructing a melody. So dope. The production, Ilangelo, Kavinsky, Frank Dukes, whoever he's with, he always knocks some shits out the park. And then also I don't think people listen to the Weeknd. They listen to him, but they don't listen, bro. Like the songwriting on these records, hard, man. Yeah. Like that's my guy. After Hours, I fuck with it. Yeah, like Jay said, the deluxe part, you can do without the remixes and all that. Extra 3 songs. That's
that's mad OD remixes.
But
the SNL edition.
Yeah, but I could already tell. Like the more I listen to this album, is the more like I'ma like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably.
I mean, to me, I think it did better than Party Mobile.
No.
To be honest.
Okay.
No.
Wait, first, is everybody cool on
You didn't
there was
that's big
like
cap.
I tried to say this is not cap. Like I listen to Party more than I listen to Weeknd. And to be honest, like this shit is no different than P3 to me.
All right, let's get to it. So why do you say that?
Obviously well, I mean, I'm not doubting. Like, there's a few of them that I would play. Like, obviously, everyone's gonna run Believe It because fucking who has Rihanna vocals on their shit right now? Nobody. So we'll just keep that there. I tried to like Savage Anthem. And I was just like,
yo, the writing on that record is.
It's all right. It's all right.
Relax, I'm gonna continue.
But is it Split Decision? I think I like Split Decision, to be honest. That one's not too bad. I just think the other ones, like, the intro to the whole thing, trash to me. Trash. Like,
that's a big word.
Nothing Less, to me, was trash. I mean all right. Let me trickle it down. I think, like, the beginning of Nothing Less, I mean, towards, mid to the ending, yeah, it got good. It was good. But, like, when you open up to the public and they haven't heard from you in a hot minute, I just wasn't grabbed. It felt like I could skim through this whole thing and be like, yeah, it's Party.
Okay. But
then when I was going through the Weeknd, I had to like stop on a few things and run it back because I'm like, damn, like this nigga, he hasn't gave us content in a long time, but there is content. Not saying that this thing did not give me content, but I didn't get that like that feel from it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's my piece on it.
That's an interesting take.
Nisa?
Next.
this is normal party shit.
I'm not a party. I'm the opposite. Right. I'm more the Weeknd than Party Next Door. I mean, I've always enjoyed Party Next Door, but I've never been like, oh my God, P&D's like my favorite. He's never been like that person for me, but I do like his writing, honestly. So, I heard a lot of like back and forth with people saying the same thing you said, Jay. Like a lot of people who are Party Next Door fans were like, oh, we like P1 and 2 better. Like this ain't really nothing like that they were really looking for. But in my opinion, like I was saying to you guys in our group chat, I've listened to it numerous times. And I really like Trauma and I really like Savage Anthem. Those are my top 2 out of all of it. But it may be because I'm just looking for some R&B to listen to because y'all know I've been on my hood shit lately and I've been in a lot of gangster rap. So maybe I just am picking up on the R&B. But I think they both did a great job. I personally have been listening to Party Mobile more. And I've listened yesterday. I ran that shit 3 different times all day long. So I don't know. I liked it. I really did. I liked that. Like the whole production. I like the beats. I like the lyrics. I don't know. I was vibing with it. I feel like I could do some hood rat shit for that.
Yeah, I don't like the comparison, man. They two artists. Of course, they're from Canada.
But
of course,
it was posed that way.
But, like, when I listen to Party, it's not the same way I listen to a Weeknd song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It's completely different.
Exactly.
It's just
that's why
it came out and it's R&B. Like,
but I say that to say, like, I fuck with Party Mobile OD, bro. Like that shit is the grooves to me. I know a lot of people had to critique, like, oh, you know what I mean? He dropped P3. We wasn't really happy with that. So
Yeah.
and even like when he dropped, I think he dropped the news. And I was just like, these are smooth. I really like the news at first. Was alright, but when you listen to like all the tracks from top to bottom on this record, like the sequencing on this album is so fire. And I don't know if I said it in the group chat or whatever the case is, but I was like, yo, for some reason I like the news even more now. I don't know if it's the way it's like sandwiched in between, or if they like remixed it or whatever the case is, but that shit, like you could just hear his emotion and it just teleports you to the party mobile. You know what I mean? Like it's gloomy outside. You in Miami, neon lights, and you just groove.
It really I like how you said that. How he arranged the track list. They do smooth and glide into each other. Good.
Bro, he finished it with Savage, man. Come on. Like, I know Jay don't really
loyal,
fuck with it like that. But he was singing on him.
I mean, I don't know. There was a few times I thought Young Thug was featured.
No, he's still on that.
Since what, the last Colors project, right?
Okay. Because I was Colors, like, nigga.
Colors too.
Because they had fake beef after that.
I was like, bro, this nigga sound different.
Because he was doing his thug flow type thing, you know what I mean? Has he?
Thugs.
Has he said anything like since dropping the album? Like party? Like he hasn't said anything, right?
Nah, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard a peep.
Interesting.
Not that I know of.
Which is weird because everybody else been talking.
The quiet ones you gotta watch out for.
They come out with some fire.
They the ones that got the Rihanna features.
Right. They the ones with the
they all
that Rihanna
with
feature.
The sniper in
the fact that we had to wait a whole month just to get that Rihanna feature is hilarious to me.
Yeah, it was satisfying. I think that's top song.
Really? Jesus, bro,
I love those takes. I like
He's a Rihanna fan.
Believe it.
I mean, I am too.
I love Rihanna. I'm an island nigga anyway, so
true.
I fuck with
but she also didn't make him wait a whole month. Then kind of just gave him like just
literally. That's
all you need.
Honestly,
I know, but she still
heard the background
this
behind.
Nigga promised, February, my nigga, February. He didn't tell us he was waiting for Rihanna.
But the funny thing is, I heard it was P&D's girlfriend that was supposed to be.
She got knocked out.
She probably laid down the reference.
And then Rihanna just sent it in one day, I think, and that
now
it was
what
the
would
Monday
you do,
before
your
the
girl
release.
or
So
Rihanna?
Like
that makes it even funnier.
What would you do, your girl or Rihanna?
What happened?
I'm rocking with Rihanna every time.
Obviously, we know what he did. This nigga said, "I will wait."
I love my female.
Wait a month.
I love. Yeah, I was like, you're gonna love your female always, but those Rihanna vocals.
You gotta sit her down like, babe, listen, I got you on any other song.
That's funny.
Any other.
She got signed.
He's like, we on the next album. We on the next album. But she already knew.
So for that whole month,
like they already knew they was gonna
just
link up.
nagging on like, yo, just drop it, man. You can drop it. Your fans are waiting.
Imagine.
Drop the album, nigga. Just trying to get her shot. Just be on it.
Gets cut out.
Nigga said no.
Yeah, this nigga's like just waiting on the
vocal.
What if she
forever
didn't
for
even know
Rihanna.
what she found out the day of? Rihanna?
Yikes.
Oh, man.
Wow.
You took me on?
He just didn't even tell her. The whole time she thought I was going to be on it.
Has that ever happened?
That'd be funny.
Like before someone knew?
I mean...
Oh, I know one.
Yeah.
Didn't Kanye do that?
I'm going to say yes. They had Ashanti got replaced.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So hard, pun.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Originally it was Tony Sunshine. And then when Pun passed, they threw Donnell Jones on it.
Wow. Yeah. Right. But that occurs all the time. That's how it is in the music business. Nothing's official till the song comes out.
Listen, man. It's fire, it's fire.
But yeah, but it is, but it's just some possible savagery. That Savage anthem, that shit is crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna have to sit here and listen to it again because hearing 3-1, I'm much
I don't
not.
know. Sometimes I get jumped on, and I don't like it. So
he's not only just like giving her that ether, but he's also saying on her like
this is Kalani giving Kalani that ether, nigga.
Like saying.
Okay, so that's the thing. I didn't know there was an underlying thing behind it.
This nigga's throwing subs to Kyrie, nigga.
Okay.
This shit is
it's
fire,
good as fuck.
nigga.
Like it's good as fuck.
All right, bet.
Nigga. Oof.
All right. Hey, if you say it's fire, nigga, you specifically saying it's fire.
This is the toxic
really
fire that I want from the Weeknd.
Okay. The ghostwriting Weeknd.
The pen wins, nigga.
I'm looking at the track list.
But other than that, I kind of had decent expectations for it. I was upset that he kept pushing it back. You know,
I've been very vocal on this.
We supposed to have the shit in February.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he was
just waiting on quarantine.
Just don't do release dates, you know? Like, yeah, or give us just like a this summer, you know? And try
we just got 3 months to guess from.
It always get pushed back. I mean, that's just the blow, always. But, I did, listen to it way second after the Weeknd. But I did like the tracks on this album. Some of the tracks more than I liked on the Weeknd's album, but some of it was kind of filler to me. Trauma makes me want to go to a fucking club and just hear that on some fucking big ass speakers.
It makes me think of myself, you know.
Okay.
She'll never find another
face
ass.
Yeah, she got cabin fever.
Face.
Silence.
You gotta get outside. Other than that, man, I always sort of drop like the news. I fucking love the news, and I love this even more now. I always thought the news was fire.
I really wasn't into like when the news and what was the other one that it was the news and something else dropped earlier. I wasn't really feeling it. And Loyal, the first Loyal, not the remix. Both of those dropped earlier. Yeah, I wasn't really like. I mean, they're not bad. I just wasn't like. I wasn't going crazy over them. So I was happy to see the whole project. Yeah, that's why.
I really like the news.
I'm not.
That and PGT.
PGT
those are probably
good.
my repeats from the album. Other than that, it exceeded my expectations.
Oh damn!
Because I didn't know what this nigga was going to be on.
But it's crazy. I don't know if y'all remember. No, continue. You go first, Nisa.
I was just gonna say I know a lot of people that said like the opposite, so that's crazy.
Like when Drake started OVO Sound, they had a whole Party Next Door episode, and he was dropping exclusives then, and that shit was so fire, and they still never came out. It's just like, yo, bro. I thought that was like, you know how it is when you hear new music, you're like, all right, this is the vibe.
I hate that.
And then he dropped P3, and it was just like the complete opposite because he was going through that breakup and shit. So everything was just dark. Even though P3, I feel like P3, people gonna look at that shit in like 2 years, 3 years, and be like, nah, that's.
I like P3.
I thought it was fire. I like when he drops. I do.
Yeah, P3 is fire.
I don't know. I don't like when artists put out an unreleased song once, because then it's like, bitch, keep that shit in the basement, man. Fuck it.
Well, I kind of have a theory as to what Kelly was saying, because what if all of these are the songs that Rihanna rejected and Rihanna got all the super duper fire, you know?
I mean, that's his fault for giving what it fire.
Oh, you're saying she has it
so all of those unreleased songs
in her vault.
Yeah.
In the chamber.
Yeah, she got all the fire songs that he wrote.
I need her to drop something. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this. I need her to drop.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
happen.
Bro. She don't need to, man.
I know, but I want her to.
Because, you know, goddamn right, as soon as she dropped.
I mean,
it's gonna be she gotta go on tour.
It's gonna be like,
That's a fact.
I don't like y'all demanding.
Damn, how many
wives
you got? First it's Snow, now it's Reed. Like,
see, look at this nigga, man.
You're not a player.
Yo, this nigga, yo, you treacherous, bro.
You're not even supposed to call me out on the podcast. Bro. You're not supposed to call me out.
Jay is a thought.
So neither dirty macking?
Damn, last episode I thought you just, you know,
listen.
Crazy.
He's a dirty macking.
No, listen, man. You know Snow gonna listen to this too.
Bye, man.
She was all up in the blogs, bro.
See, you don't fucked up, bro. You dropped the ball, nigga.
She was on every live.
Yeah,
well, it's tuned in.
Yeah.
Tuned in.
She's part of the culture.
Facts.
No, she is, man. Shit, ever since she reposted me.
That shit was good, though.
Hold on, when did she repost you?
You remember that we was playing it in the studio, and I took that video of her?
No, she wasn't there for that. Nisa wasn't there. Nisa left early.
Oh my god, what happened?
Yeah, we had a whole moment in the.
This was before the new album drop too.
Yeah,
we were just listening to like I forgot what it was, Time or some shit like that. And long story short, like Jay was just like fake vibing to the shit, and I took a video of it and I tagged her, and then she reposted it. This nigga was like, "Yo, it's lit. Marry me."
Niggas like, I'm in love right now, nigga. I want to have her baby.
We almost scheduled a date.
Isn't it crazy?
That shit crazy.
I mean, you can go for it, bro. Just leave Rihanna alone, man. I called dibs on that long time ago.
Yeah. Listen, bro. I didn't know you a long time ago.
Man. It's okay. I'm letting you know now that it stands. It's concrete evidence, and I can prove it.
I hope your future wife hears it.
Oh no, she knows.
Still remembers.
I got the
pass. There was a certain streak on this podcast, like in the early beginnings, that this dude said Rihanna's name in every episode, and I forget like how far it went, but it went pretty far.
We should make like a compilation of every time Shells has said Rihanna's name.
This is facts. The best of
Rihanna.
Best of Rihanna.
Robin.
Hey, listen, I guarantee you.
That's gonna be the fire episode.
Shells would love to edit that episode. Then.
Put a song on, let me dance to it. She gonna repost you.
The highlight reel.
But since we on the topic of Rihanna, what was going on with her and the sniper?
He said,
KD.
Nah, she loves the sports, man. She's really competitive, man. I fuck with her with that.
Yeah, I can tell she's competitive bench woman. You feel me?
Hey, if Rihanna's talking shit to you from the sidelines, honestly, what the fuck you gonna do, nigga?
And just shoot, score,
nigga, she got too much power, man. It's gonna get in your head, bro.
Hey,
if Rihanna's watching me,
golly.
You hear him? Like,
Jay nasty.
He said, bench woman.
Yeah, that was a little slight, nigga. These $1,000, like $3,000 floor seats, my nigga. You call them bench for, and she's spilling champagne on them.
Yeah,
oh my god! But listen, since we one of the best things that's come out of this whole quarantine shit is the fact that we're getting a whole bunch of creatives getting on IG Live and going at it and creative moments for us,
and we can all watch it
for the culture.
Yo,
we can watch niggas lose their shit because they drink too fucking much.
Yeah, no funny shit. I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say D-Nice started this whole wave.
Saw that it's possible for this shit to blow up like that. Like after nobody before D-Nice was going on and getting those type of numbers, especially in the culture. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. As soon as he did it, everybody started IGing, and all the conversations we had on Twitter for all these years about beat battles and all that finally came.
It was able to come.
It's crazy. That shit ain't crazy.
It is crazy. That's all everyone's been talking about.
It is great, man.
Yo, if
I want to see how they steal this. How they steal this like this.
If Swiss and Timbo get these two unicorns to get on IG Live and battle, bro, I'm done.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's alright. The whole internet would break. They would say, yo, you're in a waiting line for the IG Live. They're like $5 you get Prime.
You may get millions of views on that shit if them niggas do that shit.
That's legendary.
That's facts, man. That would draw everybody.
I'm keeping... Oh yeah, keep that screen record on.
Remember, even so, D-Nice was doing the same thing, you know. D-Nice was drawing in big numbers from everybody was in there, just rocking out and vibing.
Like
Bernie Sanders was in there, Joe Biden, Oprah, Jackson, Rihanna pulled up.
Yeah, politicians.
He's like,
and niggas just having fun in the comments and shit. Me just witnessing, you know, everybody.
Organic. It's very organic for people to go on live and discuss because we all know it's not scripted or planned. And it's nice to see the organic interaction as well as having like fans talk on it while it's live going. Even if they're just trolling and saying stuff, it's entertaining. It's a good way to look at it. It's better than watching an interview happen on TV or pre-recorded versus being live and being able to watch it. And you're a part of it. It's inclusive.
And that shit meant so much to me, especially because like D-Nice, like people don't know D-Nice, bro. Like he was part of BDP back in the day, he was a rapper. He became a DJ, fell off, web designer, and then he started DJing again. Now he's like, he DJs all the celebrity parties, you know what I mean? Because he's just legendary. So for him to go up there and do numbers that we ain't never seen before, you just looking at the comments, seeing what, verified check mark gonna come next. You know what I mean? Like, that's how crazy it was.
Well, that nigga was playing every fucking thing, man.
He started the DJing live too. Like literally, Brittany actually, our marketing director, was like starting to try to filter out doing plans for the nightclub on Instagram from it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Of course,
trendsetter.
Because that's what it is. It's about just being unique out here. And when you're good at what you do, literally all you got to do is cut the camera on. You know what I mean?
And be yourself.
I think it popped off for him too, because he came from a place of love when he did it. You know what I mean? He didn't want none of the views or none of that. Like, he literally just started the party because we were all stuck at the crib and we wanted to jam. You know what I mean? And
first weekend of being in the crib, needing some type of outlet. And music is always the best outlet to reach a mass.
And everybody at the crib.
Something. Yeah.
That is true.
And then who came up? Who was the first ones to do the beat battle? Was it Swiss and Timbo who started it all?
Yeah.
Yes. But I don't have too much Carfax on that.
I mean, it was. I
just came in with the dream.
It was a typical battle. You heard what you expected. But it was still dope to hear him just take the time to do shit because you don't get this shit that often. So it was greatly appreciated for the culture.
I didn't know how I feel about it at first.
Of course, honestly, it's different. I mean, but everyone's in their creative element at this time.
Well, my whole
there's
thing
no
was sound
fucking
quality.
Excuse not
You
to
know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna have a beat
best
battle,
way to do that,
how the sound is gonna sound, and like you know how it is. Like, y'all could probably hear it right now. Like, sometimes shit drops off because we're not in the same room together.
Anything over the phone.
Just the energy, bro. The energy they had going into that shit. All the records that we know, and then just you gonna throw a left hook out, I'm gonna come through an uppercut real quick, and they just drop some unreleased shit or whatever the case is. So dope, man.
Word.
It's
just to spice up the whole
bro.
shit.
He's a performer.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said Swiss is a salesman.
Yeah, kind of cut out there.
You know what I mean? So he gonna sell that shit.
Oh, thanks.
And Timbo was like, the humble.
Yeah, he's definitely a businessman.
First, then a beat producer next.
Always.
Tim gonna talk his shit, but he gonna keep it cordial. So to see them two go back and forth and to see everybody get inspired.
Of course.
Well, get inspired, and then also those two just hit other people up like, yo, y'all should do this, and they actually do it. Fire. Because right after that, Boy Wonder and Hit Boy went in there.
I think it's the influence.
Boy Wonder and Hit Boy, it was one-sided at first. That shit was, after it was one-sided, but Hit Boy came back, man.
I'm a big fan of Hit Boy, bro.
Wish I
already knew what time it was. Like, Boy Wonder got all those Drake records, which are incredible, but Hit Boy...
Yeah. Boy Wonder was talking that shit, too, low-key.
Yo, the drops, bro?
Yeah, of course. He got that problem.
That was a little cheaty. That was cheaty. That was a little cheaty, but,
But then when Hip dropped that Big Show and Nip record...
That shit was a fire battle.
Hard.
Ooh.
I was born in the C section. I'm like, oh, shit, I want to throw my phone. My son was nice.
That's fire.
Yeah, my phone already caught on fire.
You know how it is, like, to be in a moment at that time? Like, you just had to be there, bro. You had to be there.
Nah, 100%, bro. Even if I watch it now, it still wouldn't be as valid.
Because you hear the beat come in, you just nod your head like, ugh, you know what I mean? Hard. And then you hear that familiar voice that we all know. Be like, yeah.
And then this nigga hits you with that. Mm-hmm.
But Boy Wonder had that
neighborhood nip.
Roddy record. That shit sounded hard too.
There's a lot of shit he's playing, man. It's just like I said, this shit was really one-sided at first. But I forgot what Beyonce track the Hit Boy played. Was it
Beyonce track?
I forget what it is, but that shit was hard, man. I forgot. I didn't even know he did it.
You said a Beyonce record?
Shit, talking
yeah.
Hit Boy.
Oh shit!
It was an unreleased Beyonce record.
But I know you was lit when he. Yeah, which one? Yeah, now you got me think about this.
No, it's on the album. It's on Lemonade.
It's on Lemon.
I don't know. Anytime I hear something about Beyonce, nigga, I just start cracking up.
It's on Lemonade.
She said lemon.
Because it sounded stupid when I said lemon, so I was like, wait, lemonade. Damn, I'm trying to think of...
Stupid.
Hold Up. That's the most popular
I don't know, but those
one.
two brothers.
Hold on.
Like when you hear both of those, like drop
in.
It was.
That song? How did it go?
No.
We don't remember. It's over. We got to move forward. It's over. We're not going to remember this.
Yeah. We're not gonna... But that shit was like, I didn't even know that Hit Boy produced it, but yeah, man, I didn't even know he had that many joints with Beyonce.
Oh, he did the Kobe record, no? That's what it was.
What record?
The one that Kobe liked.
Oh, that she performed for his like memorial?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. I forgot what it's called.
Is it Pray You Catch Me?
That's the one.
Damn.
No, that's not. That wasn't on Lemonade. The other one.
Lights out. Wasn't it that one?
That's not what I'm talking about at all.
That wasn't on Lemonade though.
What's that album?
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about at all. This is.
You may be talking about.
It might not be on Lemonade, but it's
then we're.
It's a turn up record.
Before I let you. That song. I don't know.
Wow.
I told you before.
No, that.
I thought we had it. I thought we had it.
I tried.
So
man.
I have it. If you give me a chorus, I will get the song.
I know
for you.
You tried, bro.
Oh no. You're right. It was off Beyonce. It wasn't off what's it called? Anyway, okay, so Hit Boy and Boy wanted to go at it, right? We're gonna tell this shit like we had a campfire. So these two juggernauts in the game go at it. Boom. And everybody boom, boom. Yo, you should start hitting some other people up. What's up?
Dun, dun, dun.
Who came through after that? Come on, man. Come on, man. This IG live shit, I keep on going until I got down, and I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be fucking sick. Because I'm trying to hear more of these people going back and forth, dogs.
What?
Yeah, that's true. It's dope that how to utilizing your tools.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that Sean Garrett versus the
that
Dream
shit was
funny,
wild, bro. I was uncomfortable.
It took forever for it to
seconds.
fucking start up. Like,
yeah, it was a little cringy.
Yeah,
he was
I wish it didn't.
I didn't even. No, that nigga was stupid. He was fucking lit, bro. I didn't even go over the Sean Garrett shit just because everybody was already coming back in the comment section saying, "Yeah, this
That's
nigga's done, bro."
That's the funniest shit about it, bro. That's the funniest fucking shit about it. We all like, yo, this nigga's from Molly, this nigga's drunk, this nigga's wilding out. But towards the end of the shit, he gets his act right and start playing hit after fucking hit after a hit. And this nigga, everybody like, yo, this nigga came back. The niggas keeping scores, Swiss Beats keeping scores, Timbaland and all these niggas. They got Lala in there giving her opinions like, yo, I got 36 to 35 on Sean Garrett, And niggas are like, yo, this shit was fire.
Disappointed. No, they got disappointed halfway.
Oh no, see, you missed the highlights, bro. It came at the end.
I thought his shit fucked up.
All right, see, the game changer. This nigga pulled a super duper combo. It was, he played, Ludacris, Lil Jon.
Me either.
And niggas like, I didn't even know that nigga wrote that.
That's the boost about these shits.
So niggas like, oh my fucking God. Niggas like, oh nah, that nigga won. That nigga, was number one in every single battle for how many months?
To this day.
That shit is a fucking, exactly,
They play that worldwide everywhere you go, every bar, they play at least once.
Yeah, man. So niggas like, oh no, Sean Garrett won.
Yeah, well, they count that nigga out when 1 + 1 = 2. All right, this podcast's over, nigga. I'm not like Sean Garrett.
Oh, shit, man. What was the other battle
Neo
that
and what's the nigga name?
Jonte.
Yes.
Don't you dare refer to him as what's the nigga
name?
What's the nigga name?
Damn.
I mean, hey.
You feel me?
If you don't know a nigga name, you gotta ask what the nigga name.
Listen, man.
Wow.
But yeah, that's one I didn't.
I only
didn't
seen
see that one.
beginning of it, and it
Well, that
took
one was
fucking
dope because
forever.
that one was fake last minute. I think the day of they let
announced
people
it.
know that it was going on. You know what I mean? One record I didn't know that Jonte did was fucking dope. Bryson Tiller.
What?
I did not know that.
Oh,
He
shit.
played that early.
What?
He played that
Really?
early, bro.
It's so crazy how many songs
Like,
we don't know
that's the thing. Like, you may
are
not
like written.
right. Like, you may not know these people's names or whatever the case is. Like,
Wait, Kelly, repeat yourself.
But when you see how deep their catalog is, I said, well, like, people may not know, like, Jonte's name or maybe even Sean Garrett, but when you hear the record, you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, all
like
of those
Jonte
records.
He wrote Sweet Lady for Tyrese when he was 17, bro.
Sweet
you know what
lady,
I mean? Like,
won't you be
crazy
mine?
shit.
Wow.
No
Sweet
way.
lover.
That's crazy.
Like, how do you emote that
I
in
don't
your
got time for
pen
this
at
either.
17? You know what I mean? Like, those sort of emotions. Like,
He was walking to his locker.
it's crazy, bro.
Hey, man, some niggas are blessed with
But
that.
what I
listen
like
to the
about it,
Weeknd
though,
before the
like, out of
Weeknd.
all these stuffs, of course, like, when it first starts off, nobody got parameters to it. For this one, it was the first one they were like, all right, do the first verse, hook, no replays. You know what I mean? Like, we want to make sure everything's on point. So
some
Sean
order.
Garrett don't come
Especially
out.
after Sean Garrett.
The dream was in the comments. He was like, damn,
Jesus
why
Christ,
was I
bro.
part of a competition like this? Shit, like.
Well, we all thought it was a mismatch between Sean Garrett and The Weeknd anyway. We wanted the Dream versus
Facts. The Dream and Neil will be hard.
You said the Sean Garrett versus The Weeknd?
That's the battle I wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, nobody asked.
I know.
That's what I
Nobody
thought
wanted
he
that.
said, but I...
Don't worry.
Dream.
Nobody mentioned this dude Sean Garrett going for like a verbal.
No,
like,
Kelly, repeat your whole sentence.
This dude Weeknd playing golf.
Breathe.
Hold on. You gotta
like
you went
you gotta
complete
repeat the whole
roboto
sentence again. Go.
Can I get a year? You go.
He was excited too, bro.
I was saying we forgot
as long as you good.
Yeah, you go, Brody.
No, it's over.
More energy.
Yeah, in the moment.
Wow,
But we didn't
it's not the
talk
same
about
now. It's not the same.
like a verbal spew the whole time, and this dude Weeknd. I see now I'm saying Weeknd.
Talking OD shit.
Is just playing golf. Dream is just playing golf. As this dude, spewing his emotions out.
This nigga got a top golf in his backyard, my nigga. This is
Thanks. That shit was funny as fuck. And as soon as he stopped playing his shit,
Sean Garrett was talking mad shit between the breaks.
But anyway, back to Neo and Jonte. See, I like the songwriters versus songwriters. I know how. How that shit is dope. Alright, like I'm trying to think about it because even Neo could do it again if he wanted to. They only play like 20 joints.
That's fact.
Of course.
But even with Jonte and Tim, how much we need elite tracks on streaming, bro. Like, and it pisses me off that we still haven't got to that point because Homeboy's wilding. But really, it's discography.
But we did get the unreleased track on Tidal.
That was dope.
I did not see that coming at all.
Like, jokes gonna be jokes.
By
you know what I mean? Like, Hope called him. It's over. You know what I mean? But
yeah, exactly. That shit shut off as soon as when he was playing it too. So like, yo, Hope called that nigga.
That's the about Sean Garrett. He dead going through his own hit studio. Like, you don't got the stems in your computer, nothing. The fuck you doing on YouTube?
Yeah, this nigga's on YouTube, bro.
He had to YouTube his own name.
Bro, that nigga old school, dog.
Sean Garrett written track.
No, he paid for the. No, this nigga.
I mean, but that nigga got so many hits, man. You can't expect him to keep track of all of them. That nigga has.
I like Dream's
rendition.
The whole list everywhere.
a holy grail, man. Like the emotion he had in his joint, I was like, he playing.
I can see why. Justice. I can see why they chose Justice. Justin Timberlake. Justice Winslow. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see why they chose Justin JT. Yeah, he had the range, right, and that they needed for the voice, like for the portrait, like the portrait of energy properly.
Stop saying the Weeknd,
because you can hear like the Weeknd trying. God damn it, the Dream trying. You can hear the Dream trying.
I think the Dream had more emotion, but quite Justin had the polish. You know what I mean? To make that shit pop the way it needed to pop.
Yeah. Make it
let's see, man. Have you been on Instagram for a little bit? Who knows? There may be a IG live that's announced right now. We wouldn't know. So, we'll get back to y'all.
I got my alerts on, so now.
Big facts.
That's what I'm talking about, girl.
I got my alerts on. I do.
Like, yo, Kanye for real? Not even for. I need the full. I need Chad in the building too. I need him in the building. And then we need to hear some unreleased Ray. That's what we need to hear.
That'll be fine. That's what I really want. I want to hear beats. I want to hear songs. I want to hear the beats.
I like them.
Yeah.
Those are the true winners. Nah.
They got it, but them niggas is lazy.
Well, you want a rap battle?
I need some rap battles, nigga.
That'll be hard.
I need some Griselda type shit. That's the next.
I'm sure that's coming next.
You go
I don't
ahead.
doubt that would come.
You got 2 minutes. Keep going. All right,
this time.
My turn, nigga.
Yeah.
Or like a cipher on Zoom.
And that you know damn well Joe Budden gonna be on that bitch, dog. You know Joe Budden gonna be like, yo, I got who's next.
They must say he had to come out of retirement.
I'm like, yeah, this. But then you catch him in the motherfucking comment section blowing up. So you know,
man, we all watching, bro.
That has a home gym. Let's do a fucking a dunk contest. And I think that's dope too.
That would be, I think everyone's going to take it to IG Live and do their own little competition. It's going to be entertaining for us and for them. It'll give them something to do with their craft. Right.
Hello.
But only two of us can be live at a time. Hello.
IG Live, nigga.
There it is.
Oh, no, I don't do sleep contest.
You said sleep contest?
Oh, interesting.
You got it.
Yup, who can sleep the longest.
Right.
Sheldon was like quarantine. I thought this was what they
called death, nigga.
I'm winning, bro. I told you, bro. I'm loving this,
stuck it up with his pillow
this shit.
I mean, you guys been using the quarantine time though to boost your creative side.
There we go.
Spectrum.
I only paid Spectrum to keep my internet on.
Responses. I have.
All right,
I have something in the works.
That's a good bar. That's a good bar.
That when I'm ready to.
That's a good bar.
I will disclose it with you guys. But I am working on my creative side. Wait on it.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, my.
That's good. Yeah, same here.
Jay been in the, Ooh, Jay made me a picture, y'all, just so you know. Next. We're gonna post it on. We're gonna post it on.
As you was talking about before.
Yeah.
See?
You see that?
No.
It came to fruition. You ain't forget.
I told him put me on a shirt.
Yeah, that's funny. I forgot all that shit happened. Nigga,
that's why
wear me for a picture.
Right? Jay is a
you want to be on the shirt now?
He is. He really is.
Y'all gonna see more of that. All right, that's what boosts mine. That's what fucking boosts mine. It's a fact.
Yeah, I appreciate, man. That's love, man. That's why we family out here.
Shout out to the family all out there, the listeners. Much love
if
to
we
y'all.
were gonna say who would be who in the family, I'm definitely the mom. Jay would be the little son. Kelly would be the uncle. And then Shells would be the angry grandpa.
All right, she tried it.
I'm saying I think I would be the mom, Jay would be the son, Kelly would be the uncle, and then Sheldon would be the grandpa.
Man. Sheldon's 1000% the grandpa.
I give off.
Definitely the grandpa.
The old grandpa.
The old angry grandpa. The war bat. That's Shells.
The one that never comes around at all.
He's like, why are you on my goddamn porch?
Wow.
Why you on my damn porch? I told you don't
That
come
one
over
you
here with
gotta
that
visit
bullshit.
every single time.
It's a big fact. But listen, that's I'm glad we took this time out, man. This one, I like the energy we had today with this whole quarantine thing going on. Shout out to everybody out there. We gonna make it. I know it's affecting a lot of us, this COVID-19, but we just gotta be vigilant, keep on going. Nah, I mean, keep on practicing our social distancing.
100%.
Keep your ass inside and wash your goddamn hands. It's that fucking simple, niggas. Goddamn.
And stop going to the fucking
simple,
beach.
Niggas, stay inside, bro. Unless you're getting food to cook, but other than that, you know.
Hell no. There's motherfucking Grubhub and all that extra shit. You're gonna be alright.
Those
small businesses from your home.
Is Grubhub not a small business?
I'm talking about other small businesses. Hey, you buying from small businesses using Grubhub, nigga.
No.
No, it's a big business, but you know, the people that make the food, some.
All right, man. This has been episode what? 106 in Parkington.
I'm free.
I'm AJ. Before anybody took something else.
I'm the cameraman.
I'm Preem.
Jay can be Mr. 106 in Park himself.
Little Bow Wow. You just don't know.
Hey, nigga. That's a look, bro. That nigga got mad pussy off that shit.
Yeah, it needs to be coming from me. She was like, Lil for the longest.
But this is like the transition. This nigga wanted to be Shad at that time. You can be Shad. Yeah, bro, Shad. Shout out to us, so Jay is
it
Shad
or Shad? I thought it was Shad Moss.
That name sounds ugly as fuck. Shad.
This nigga said it.
Like
this nigga made sure.
Like, yo, I don't want to
for like 8 months. All right, but this is Old Tangent, man. We out of here. Episode 106. Much love, peace.
Bye.
I'll let y'all later on this week with another bite.